Hi viewers, welcome to the class on probability statistics of BTech. Today we are going to discuss what is the probability function, and number 2, probability function of a discrete random variable, and number 3, probability distribution function, here distribution, and next for the fourth, discrete probability distribution function. Let's move on to the first step, that is, what is the probability function? Probability function is nothing but showing the outcomes in a manner of graph. This helps to view the outcomes in a clear manner and easy way, and understand every person what is happening and what is going on. Here, what is the probability function? Let's discuss with an examples, such as when here a single dice is thrown and the probability associated with each number on the top face of the die can take the values with the probability being same is 1 by 6. Here we are having when a dice is thrown, our outcomes are going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Here, what is the probability getting the 1 on the top of the face? That is going to be 1 by 6. What is the probability or a chance to get a 2 on the face? That is also 1 by 6. And similarly 3 also 1 by 6. And up to the 6th number, that is 1 by 6. Here we are having a 6 chances and 6 numbers on a die to get a chance. Here similarly we have shown it on a graph, is called a probability function. Here we are having getting 1 is going to be 1 by 6, getting 2 is going to be 1 by 6, and getting 3 1 by 6, and getting 4 1 by 6, and getting 5 1 by 6, and getting 6 also 1 by 6. This is going to be say that very clearly what is the probability of getting 1 to 6 numbers on top face of the dice. Here this shows the clear graph of a probability of a dice. Here this is called a probability function. And similarly we are having one more example. Here when two coins are tossed, the number of hits is taken as a random variable which can take the values 0, 1, 2. Here we are having, yesterday we have discussed one problem with taking the random variable as x and counting the number of hits in a trial of tossing two coins. Here we are having h, h, t, and t, h, and tails. Here we are having these type of outcomes. Here we are having these 4 outcomes as a way when we toss 2 coins at the same time. Here this is a 2 heads, taking the x is equal to counting of heads. This is going to be 1 out of 4, and this 2 going to be 2 by 4, and is going to be 1 by 4. And next these 2 are getting only one time heads on tossing. Here this can be called as also, here getting 2, here also getting, here also one time, and this is in the one time, taking as 1. Here there is no heads, so that taking 0, 0, 1, 2, and this is going to be 1 by 4, and this 2 going to be 2 by 4, and this going to be 1 by 4. Here in the 0 manner, here 0 is equal to 1 by 4, here 1 is equal to taking 1 or 1 hits with a 2 trails, that going to be 2 by 4, that going to be 1 by 2, and next, or similarly take 2 by 4, and next 2 is equal to, getting the 2 heads is will be 1 by 4, and this is going to be our number 2 was 0, 1 and 0. 0 is getting 1 by 4 and 1 is getting 2 by 4 or 1 by 2, or and 2 heads are going to be get a 1 by 4 chance. Here the similar graph is drawn here. For the 0 it is 1 by 4, and for 1 it is going to be 2 by 4 or 1 by 2. For the 2, for the 2 heads we are getting 1 by 4 chance. Here the number of heads is going to be in a x-axis and the probability is going to be on y-axis. Here the simple way to say the outcomes and a probability within a graph manner, it is called as probability function. Let's move on to the probability function of a discrete variable. Here let's going on the definition. If for a discrete random variable x, and indicating the random variable, it is as x, the real valued function p of x, that is the values of x is going to be all real, is such that p of random variable x is equal to x, then that is equal to p of x, such that here the p of x is called as probability function or probability density function of a discrete random variable x. Here let us think that a random variable x is taking the real values of function p of x, that is equal to probability of random variable x is equal to the values of a real value x is equal to the real valued function, that is p of x. Then here the p of x is going to be called as probability density function of a discrete random variable x. Here probability function p of x gives the measures of probability for different values of random variable x. Here we are having x as counting the number of heads. Here we are getting that 0, 1, 2, and we don't know the probability. That probability, measuring the probability, is said to be our probability function or probability density function, is going to be, that is 1 by 4, 1 by 2 and 1 by 4 we are discussed in the last problem. This is our probability of different values of x. The x values are going to be 0, 1, 2, and here we are having some properties for a probability function, that is if p of x is a probability function of a random variable x, then it possesses the following properties, that is always the probability or the function of x, the probability density function is always is equal to greater than 0, such that here the values of probability is going to lie in between 0 to 1, so that it should be always greater than the 0 and equal to 0. And moving on to the second probability, here we are having the summation of all the real valued function, p of x is equal to 1. Here all the probability is equal to 1, so that the probability should be is equal to 1, and the p of x cannot be negative for any value of x. Here we are having x values such as 0, 1, 2. This cannot be in negative. This always in positive, but it doesn't get any in negative. And moving on to our Third one, probability distribution function. Here the distribution indicates that the distribution of probability function. Here probability function is already discussed, that moving on to the graph and explaining it in the graph and making the values of x as equal to 0, 1, 2, and moving on to the probability, that is 1 by 4 and 2 by 4 and 1 by 4, and when these all are known, and then probability distribution is going to be easier. Here let x be a random variable, then the probability distribution function associated with x is defined as a probability that the outcome of an experiment will be the one of the outcome for which random variable of x sample space that should be less than or equal to x, and x belongs to real numbers. Here the x belongs to real numbers. That is, the function f of x is defined by, here this is f of, this is the f indicates that distribution function. F of x, the value is going to be 0, 1, 2, 3, so on. That is equal to probability of random variable is less than or equal to x is equal to, can also be written in the form of like this, probability of sample space, that is s, such that x of s is less than or equal to x. Here the distribution is going to be lie between minus infinity to infinity. The values of x is going to be any value in between the minus infinity to infinity. This is called distribution function of random variable. Here also we are having some type of properties to define or to know what is exact distribution function. If f is a distribution function of a random variable x, and if a is less than b, then the probability for a less than x less than or equal to b is going to be function of b minus function of a. Here we are having some type of values already given in the table manner. Here if anyone asked in a question, find the probability in between a to the number such as b, or 1 to 5. In a dice we are having numbers from 1 to 6. We are having 1 to 6. If anyone asks you to find out the 1 to 5 or 1 to 4, this is going to be written in the, like this, any right between only, find out the probability in between 1 to 4 or 1 to or less than or equal to 4, can also be written like function of b, that is function of b, the last one, and function of a is going to be our probability of this given value, such as similarly for all the properties. And number 2, probability of a less than or equal to x, that is a random variable, is less than or equal to b, then the formula going to be probability of x is equal to a. When x is equal to a, what is the probability that should be added to the first one, that is f of b minus f of a, and a function of b minus function of a, and a probability a is less than x less than b, such that f of b minus f of a minus of probability x is equal to b, and probability x is equal to probability of b. Probability a less than or equal to x less than b is equal to function of b minus function of a whole bracket for these functions minus probability when x is equal to b plus probability when x is equal to a. These are the four properties which going to be taken while finding out the probabilities in between those two values is going to be our probability distribution function. And one more, here we are having all distribution functions are monotonically, such as monotonically means one, only one, increasing one by one, such that increasing and lie between 0 to 1. That is, if a function or distribution function of random variable, then the function is going to be lie between 0 to 1, that is 0 or less than or equal to f of x or less than or equal to 1. And second property, f of x is less than f of y when x is less than y. And next, function when it is having minus infinity is equal to limit take x is going to be minus infinity, then the function x is going to be 0. Similarly, for the positive infinity we are going to be 1. Here the probability is going to lie between minus infinity to infinity, then the value is going to be lie in 0 to 1. This is our methods to find out the probability distribution function and the properties to follow while solving. And moving on to the discrete probability function or discrete probability distribution. Here for the discrete probability distribution, this is also called as probability mass function. Here we are having that probability distribution of a random variable is the set of its possible values together with their respective probabilities. Here, while combining or by addition of all the possible values of probabilities, it is going to be 1. Suppose x is a discrete random variable, with a possible outcomes or values such as x1, x2, x3, x4, so on. Then the probability of each possible outcome is going to be xi. Here let us think that this is xi. Take the values of I is equal to 1, 2, 3, so on. While writing on a x1, x2, x3, I am going to write within a short form xi. In the place of I am going to write a 1, 2, 3, so on. When the probability of pi is equal to probability of random variable x is equal to xi, because it should be equal to random variable when it is going to be our probability distribution function. That is, I is equal to 1, 2, 3. In the place of p of xi, here the I represents for 1, 2, 3. Here, if the number p of xi where I is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4 satisfies the two conditions, such as number 1 condition, the probability is always greater than 0. It should not be negative. It is always a positive integer. For all values of I is going to be lie between 0 to 1. That is, probability is going to be lie for I values such as, here we are having probability of x1 is going to lie between 0 to 1. The probability is going to lie between 0 to 1. And the value is going to be raised up to so on, such as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so on up to infinity. Here the I value is going to be differed. And moving on to the second step, that summation of p of xi where I value is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4 is always going to be 1. Here we can prove this by a problem. Let us take the example also. Then the function p of x is called probability. Let's take one example to prove what is the probability is equal to 1 and it's going to lie between 0 to 1. Here let's have an example. When we are having two coins tossed, when we have tossed two coins, here we are having heads comma heads and heads comma tails and tails comma heads, and we are having tails comma tails. These are our 4 outcomes when we are tossing two coins. Here take a random variable x is equal to counting of heads. Here for x is equal to 2, for x is equal to 2 heads, so that this is getting 4 times of trail, that is 1 by 4, and we are having one head, and here also we are having one head, such that h comma t and h comma t. Here we are having 1 by 4, this is 1 of 4, and this is also 1 of 4. This is going to be our 2 by 4, that is equal to 1 by 2. And similarly, when x is equal to 0, because there is no heads in the last trail, that is going to be 0. This is the one trail of 4 trails, that is 1 by 4. While here our first step is that the probability is always lies between 0 to 1. Here in the first step it is having 0.25, and in the second step here we are having 0.5. In the third step we are having 0.25. It is not less than the 0 and it is not more than the 1, so that our first assumption is proved. And our second assumption is that sum of all probabilities is going to be 1. Here we are having 1 by 2 plus 1 by 4 plus 1 by 4. This is our HH, this is our TT, that is the tails comma tails, and this is our heads comma tails and tails comma heads. And adding all these, we are going to get that 1 by 4 plus 1 by 4, that is going to be 1 by 2, and 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2 is going to be 1. This is also proven. The summation of all the probabilities of getting the values of a random variable x is equal to 0, 1, 2. This is going to be our 1. This is our second step, our second property, and this is our first property. We have proven it. And thank you for watching this. If you have any doubts, please comment below. And tomorrow we are going to discuss about cumulative distribution function of a discrete cumulative distribution function, and distribution function, or simply distribution function, probability density function. Thank you for watching this. Thank you for watching. If you are new to my channel, please do subscribe the channel and click on the bell icon, and keep watching and share my videos with your friends, and thank you.